Hi, everybody. I wanted to make this video with you going over all of the things in your fun Dr. Seuss packet for Dr. Seuss's ABC book. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you get this packet is, of course, read the book with your child. And there's so much to talk about and so much that they can learn just from reading the book. So a really big part of this, anytime you're reading to your child, is just to make sure that you're asking questions and keeping them engaged. Different things you can talk about with your child while you're reading is an author and what they do, what an illustrator does, the parts of the book, such as the front, the back, and the spine. And you can also show them how to read by showing them the direction you read in, by starting from the left, going to the right, and so on. Also, that you want to read from top to bottom. And of course, just as you're reading, ask questions about the characters and ways that they can relate to the book to keep them engaged. So some of the activities I have for you in this, after you read the book with your child, we've got math, we've got literacy, we've got some social, emotional, all kinds of things. So we'll just kind of go through here and I'll show you how they work. So the first activity we have is you're going to get little cards that look like this. And these are going to be matching the letter with the sound that it makes. It's also going to be really good for letter identification. So what you'll do, you'll look at each card and you'll have your child identify the picture. Once they've identified the picture and they know that it is an apple, you say, yes, which of these letters makes that beginning sound? Apple. Which one makes the sound? So then they're also identifying that this is A and that it makes the sound. And you'll take your clothespin clip and clip it on that A so that they know that matches the picture. The math activity that you have in your bundle is a measurement activity. You have a sheet of paper that has a bunch of Dr. Seuss characters from our book on it. And you also have a page that has a ruler, or if you have a ruler or a measure tape at home, you can use that for this activity too. And you are just going to let your child measure each character, and they are going to identify which one is the longest, which one is the shortest. They can even cut out the characters and put them in order from longest to shortest, or vice versa. This is also a great time to work on identifying numbers and counting as well. The next activity we have is their language and literacy activity, and they are going to get to make their very own ABC book. Now, of course, since there's so many letters in the alphabet, they don't have to do this all in one day. This is just for them to have to keep them engaged over multiple days and to keep them learning. So they will put their name on the front, and then on the pages where it has the letters, such as this one, for example, it opens up and it says big A, little a. What starts with A? So they will practice writing the letter. And you can talk about capital letters and lowercase letters. And then they're going to draw a picture of something in their house that begins with that letter. And then they can color it in. And by the very end of it, they'll do the whole alphabet and have their very own ABC book, just like Dr. Seuss. The last activity we have for you for this book is a social emotional activity, and it's based on sharing. So for this activity, you are going to practice sharing by using 2 rods that you'll have in your kit and a donut, just like the donut or the duck dog had in our book. And you're going to talk about sharing and why it's important with your child. And then you're going to practice sharing the donut by switching it back and forth with your child. You'll each have 1 rod and you practice switching the donut back and forth to share it. This is also great for fine motor. And along with their motor skills, we are also tying in these other things, of course, are fine motor, such as the writing. And again, the game, the social emotional game. So those are all great for fine motor. And then the gross motor game we have for you is to print out the alphabet cards that you have wrote on your piece of paper. And you're going to place those on objects around your home that begin with that letter. And then you're going to ask your child, say, can you hop to letter A? Or can you crawl to letter B? And you're going to see how many things you guys can come up with, what different ways of movement, maybe hopping on one foot, balancing, running, jogging, walking backwards, anything that you can think of, just to make it fun and interesting. So that is all the activities that you have in this kit. I hope you guys enjoy it. And of course, keep reading. Thanks so much. Bye.